What's going on, everybody? It's DJ Cluedo reporting for the Talk of the Town TV Clash Championships. Joining me now is the second of this week's contenders. We got Mais. What's going on, brother?
Nice, mate. Yeah, cool, mate.
Now, you've stepped in to replace J-Bone. Why did you decide that you wanted to be in the tournament? How did the door open for you to come into the Clash Championship?
Well, I spoke to Sher a couple of months back, just random, just that, you know,
yeah.
Facebook thing, like, you know, I was going to ask him to go on a video, like, do you know what I mean?
Okay.
But to be honest, I'm a bit lazy, like, I haven't been on the scene in a while.
Yeah.
So I had a phone call, I was, you know, happy days.
And you just thought, yeah, let's just get into the tournament,
cool,
yeah. What do you think that you're going to be bringing to the tournament that J-Bone might not have, do you think?
Just laughs and jokes, mate, do you know what I mean? Just laughs and jokes, that's it.
The entertainment value, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, now, your opponent today is Fatal. First of all, I mean, what do you make of him? I mean, obviously, you know, he's been involved in YTU. I mean, do you rate him as an artist?
Of course I do, yeah.
Yeah?
Hype guy, do you know what I mean, mate?
Yeah.
You know, like me, laughs and jokes, mate.
Yeah.
You know, everyone obviously respects him around here, like, so...
Yeah. He's a popular character in Newport,
yeah.
So, I mean, your hands were tied, so to speak, with regards to your opponent. Obviously, you're stepping in to replace someone. If your name was in the hat from the word go from day one, who would you have fancied your chances against? Who would you think you would have liked to be drawn against first round?
I don't know, to be honest, mate. I wouldn't have liked to have clashed local first,
okay.
Or someone like Blue.
Okay.
You know, off the top boys, we just humiliate.
Yeah.
Just like that, do you know what I mean? Who else was in the clash, though? Like, drawn at the beginning?
It was Local versus Tommy Trouble. Then we had, then it was the EOM clash, EY-Easy and Blue Magic. Originally we had, representing Birmingham, we had Young Specs, and he was originally against Eskimo Cold.
Okay, yeah.
You had
Ace as well, was in SKO.
Yeah, so there's been a few people who have dropped out.
Yeah. To be honest, mate, I think it would have been SKO, mate, because you've known each other for a while, like.
Yeah.
Would have been a good clash. Like,
alright, well, enough respect for catching up with me and good luck in the clash, yeah?
And you too.
All the best, bro.
Bless.
What's going on, everybody? It's DJ Cluedo reporting for the Talk of the Town TV Clash Championship. And it's about that time. It is the third of the first round clashes. Joining me on the sofa is Fatal. What's going on, Fatal?
Cool, man, yeah, everything's blessed.
So first round, initially you were drawn against J-Bone, who's obviously now dropped out. First of all, what's your message to J-Bone after he's dropped out and he didn't want to face you?
Crime scene done now.
Okay, and how has this change in the initial lineup? How has that had an effect on you preparing? I know you got a new opponent. How has it affected your run up to this to the first clash of the championship for you?
Just do my did it really. I was there, I was ready, had the fire ready for him. It would have been a crime scene done now. He didn't turn up. Now next geezer, I'll just try and do the same thing to the other geezer, innit? Hopefully.
Yeah. So what do you know of your new opponent, Mais? What do you know about him?
Nothing.
All right. So now this is obviously a Talk of the Town production. You're good mates with D-Shay. What's your opinion on D-Shay organising this tournament but not clashing in it himself?
Yeah, it's a good thing, and he's a recording artist, isn't he? You know.
Yeah.
And that's what he's good at, and that's what he's got boxed in it. So that's him, innit? Obviously, he's sorted out this clash thing for other people who like clashing. So that's it, man, innit? You know. So it's a good opportunity for everyone. So appreciate it.
Yeah. Cool. Now, there's been a lot of warm-up vids. You know what I'm going to ask you.
Yep.
Everyone's seemed to have done a warm-up vid. Some better than others. How come we didn't see one coming from Fatal in the warm-up?
I just didn't want to do one. That's it. I just didn't want to do it.
Just didn't feel
that's it. Like, you know, people have seen me clashing it. People have seen my head top freestyles. You know what I'm trying to say? I don't think I had anything to lose or gain or prove by doing one. So I just let everyone else do want to get their stuff out there.
Let them carry on with it. Yeah.
I'm doing my thing now. This is my warm up, innit?
This is your warm up, yeah. So I'm sure you've been following the hype, the build-up. How do you feel the build-up and the hype surrounding the Clash Championship has been going so far?
It's alright, man. It's crazy, man. Still, it's crazy.
All right, Fates. Well, enough respect for catching up with me.
Yeah, man,
good luck in the Clash, mate. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Nice one.
What's up? It's DJ Cluedo reporting again for the Clash Championships. Joining me is my man Supreme, one of the guest judges. So it's been a week since the last clash. Last week was the big EOM clash, EY-Easy and Blue Magic. Today we got the YTU guy Fatal against Mais Man. What are you expecting from this week's clash?
Well, I'm just expecting you know, Fatal to just go in like explosively, really, because he never did a warm-up. And obviously, you know, people know about what he's like on the clashes and that, but he's still, we didn't, you know, he might have fallen off. Do you know what I'm saying? But so we want to see him come in and really prove that. But I think, you know, he's not shy, man. He's on this.
No, Fatal's definitely a confident character.
Yeah.
So what I mean, I've been hearing now. He's, you know, obviously just a moment ago in the interview, he was mentioning now that he hasn't actually done a warm up as of yet. What's your take on not doing a warm up when everybody else seems to have done one?
I mean, for me, it's just about the actual person. I mean, for me, he's the type of person that don't really give a, you know what I mean? They don't really care, like, so it works, it can work in two ways. It can work in a way where, he might not be all that, but then it can work in a way like everybody's more, you know, concentrated, ready to see what he's gonna do. So, and at the same time, I never, you know, dissed anybody for being different, if you see what I'm saying. I thought, okay, then that's what he wants to do. Yeah. Like, so you can't really fault him for that. As long as he's in the clash, he's not dropping out. Yeah. Then, you know, we'll have to see it when it goes down. Yeah. But obviously there's been enough warm-ups to keep the crowd going, keep the anticipation.
Keep the interest, keep it rolling, yeah.
So, you know, if one person don't do a clash, I mean a warm-up, then it doesn't really affect the overall picture, I reckon. That's just down to that person, isn't it?
Okay, cool. All right, well, Supreme, I'm looking forward to this week's clash.
Me too.
Nice one, brother.
Starting to warm up.
What's going on, everybody? So joining me now is the second of this week's special guest judges, and it's the first week we've had Mr. Winchester, Jamie Winchester, involved in the tournament himself. It's nice to catch up with you, Jay.
And you, sir?
What's been going on with you recently? I know you've been busy with the Souls of Mischief tour. How's that been going with you?
It's been fantastic. Yeah. We finished that on Thursday up in Glasgow. Yeah. And what a send-off it was. Yeah. Brilliant. Yeah. Cool. Place was rammed. Went crazy.
Cool. So you've been involved in the tournament now. You're one of the guest judges. How is it we haven't seen you appearing as a guest judge previously, and how come you've decided to come in on this one?
Okay. From day one, I've said to Dee, I support, do anything I can. Yeah. But unfortunately, the days it fell on, the first one was, I believe it was postponed. Yeah. And then I got a different date, but then I was just busy, been too busy working. I'm a dad. Do you know what I mean?
Busy
been
guy.
Working. But today, on Mother's Day, I've done it. Do you know what I mean?
Managed to get out of the house on Mother's Day. Okay.
Yeah. So that's that really.
So what do you? This is going to be your first time now in the clash. How are you going to be judging the opponents? What are you going to be looking out for as a judge?
Just going to be looking out for what I find entertaining to myself,
which is
some good nice punchlines, some originality, some what's the word, persona? Yeah, do you know what I mean?
So
attitude,
attitude,
bit of everything. But, you know, not just like words, just the whole package. Hopefully,
cool.
Something that I'm going to enjoy.
All right, well, Jamie, nice catching up with you, bro.
And you, sir.
All the best. I'll catch up with you later. Yeah.
Thanks very much.
So joining me on the sofa is the third of this week's special guests. It's Jane Oriel. What's going on, Jane?
Hi.
You're good?
Yeah, good.
So it's Fatal and Mais. What are you expecting from this? Are you expecting Fatal to go all out on this one?
Oh, Fatal will. He's been keeping himself under wraps by not doing a warm-up. I'm quite sure he's got a load of ammunition waiting for us.
Yeah. So far, obviously Mais is a new entry to the tournament. What have you heard about Mais?
Well, I know he's been on the scene for a while. I know he's Cardiff, and I know the man has a reputation. And of course, I've seen his warm-up, as we all have. Yeah. But apart from that, I'm waiting to be surprised.
Okay, cool. So, what's your take on Fatal not doing a warm-up vid?
Oh, man's confidence.
Yeah. Well, he was saying in our pre-clash warm-up that this is his warm-up himself. So I think that goes to show it says a lot about Fatal's confidence in himself and his ability. So I mean, I've asked all the other judges, what are you looking out for today? What's going to be your main points on judging?
Well, we've had so many laughs, it's been ridiculous in the last few weeks. So I'm quite sure that we're going to see some really good observations and some really good comments. If it makes us laugh as well as the other two, then that's going to be great. But I'm looking for originality and high skills, because the bar has been set high.
It certainly has. Jane, thank you very much.
Pleasure.
TalkOfTheTownTV Clash Championships. We got Fatal from Birmingham versus Mais from Cardiff. Right, I got to flip a coin.
You can go first. Let's go first. You use your iPad. Let's go first.
Alright, cool. Right, when you're ready.
Your breath stinks. I can recognise Fatal with my eyes closed. You roll with peas but from crisis loan and gyros. It's not good to act loud like a psycho. You look like Bob Sapp off You look like Bob Sapp off Longest Yard and I just broke it in my nose. You think you're big but inside you're a little kid. You think you're big but inside you're a little kid. If we had confrontation, I'll step up, you'll just run. Take that flappy off your forehead, it must come. It smells of a mix with crust fun and cuss fun. Bus cunt. Yo, I've been on the low for time. What Fatal's been a joke of crime? Well, let's talk about your straps and your guns blowing. You can't step into the room, I bet your bum's blowing. You're gone, a little idiot, chatting with the Yardie voice. That's like Big Joe and Cardi, acting like the Yardie boys. Fuck you now. Oh, you're fucking choked already, man.
Yeah. It's court time, isn't it?
Fucking hell.
Court time till round 2.
Alright.
No, it's dead, it's dead.
Yeah, court. Right, wait till round 2.
Me then, yeah? Let's get straight to the point, mate. Your mum likes niggas. Tell her I said the sex was great and when she gonna come back for her knickers. Let's get straight to the point, mate. Your mum likes niggas. Tell her I said the sex was great and when she's gonna come back for her knickers. Main's man on the mic don't hype. You should have stayed home like J-Bone. I'll come to your mum's house rags like, oi, my size is May's home. She'll be like, nah, you know, sweetheart, he's not here but he's on his way back. Where the fuck is he? He's in Ely with Isaac and local smoking crack. And when I smell like crack, mixed with Golden Virginia, what he meant was your mum banana crack and the Benson fags on him giving her. Look at your ears, you dickhead. You look just like Gary Lineker.
Yeah.
Look at your ears, you dickhead. You look just like Gary Lineker. Only time you move whites and bees is when a man says pass the salt and vinegar. I know nothing certain. You could never bang me. Out of Fatal losing the clash to a white anorexic puffed pansy. Your iPad ain't working, that's plan A, so what about plan B? Fuck it, just allow him, just let him, don't even need to carry on. I don't want you to carry on, let's go. Right. Next round, round 2, go time.
You better think fast. All black on video with your... You better think fast. All black on video, your body look like a gimp mask. You look like a wrestler, something like Nacho Libre. So don't act so eager. Fucking tempted tea and crazy tea hype, and you don't match none of those geezers. You're a fucking waste of space, mate. I'll cut you with a fucking iPad, I don't give a fuck. What, Rago? What? I don't give a fucking hell, mate. Look, I'm looking out the red upside down. What? Pow, pow, Fatal's a cat like meow, meow. And your bass flow like how, how. You going on pow in the place, mate, your bar's a disgrace. Don't think you're big because you got scars on your face. Big teams went down, 10 men went off. One never, because the grass of the case. I give your heart on a steak. I get my mum to come fart on your face if you want to. Shut the fuck up. Trust. Yo. Yo. Who the fuck is your fashion designer? The geese must be a mong, man. Your off badge got 2 legs and your chuck is in the wrong hand. With your bright blue denim jeans, fam, that's so 70s. Don't ever tell me that you're getting peas. You will lose when the face because you're a slow snail. You can't run for shit with your ugly ingrowing toenails. Your mama's on the beat. I'm the pimp, she's the wholesale. You fucking mug.
Is that time, yeah?
Time.
Alright.
Say this over you, yeah? Yo, the first time your mum came to my house, in fact, let me change that. The first time I went to your mum's yard, the dirty bitch wanked to me, and she never had toilet roll, so I wiped my cock on your grandpa's hanky.
My grandpa's in there, mate. My granddad don't live here.
The first time I went to your mum's yard, the dirty bitch wiped me, and she never had toilet roll, so I wiped my cock on your grandpa's hanky. I'm not saying on Facebook that you don't like me. Your mum reminds me of Steve Irwin. I backed up my crowbar and she was like, crikey. I backed up my crowbar and she was like, crikey. Yeah? And he's like, he said, yeah, you said I'm never gonna happen, like selling carp supplies.
In Greg's.
Shut the fuck up. He said I'm never gonna happen, like selling carp supplies in Greg's. He said it's never gonna happen, like selling carp supplies in Greg. I'm saying this though, look at. This is what I'm saying, look at, this is what I'm saying. You say I'm never gonna happen, like selling carp supplies in Greg's. I'm saying when I kicked off the door, I see you giving your grandpa head. On the floor by your grandma's bed. Are you doing what your grandma said? And I was like, I'm a straight up gangster, I don't give a fuck if your grandma's dead. With my shovel and piss with your grandma's lead. Then I get my light out and I set fire to your grandma's head. You're fake, motherfucker. You're fake like your grandma's leg. Grandma's leg. I had sex with Jessica, your cousin, in your grandma's bed. Listen, I'm a roller geezer. That's why I don't need a barber. Think you're harder. You're just fake with your daffodil ting on the side of your barber. Oh my God, Jesus. I swear you smoke darks. Mine will come to the clash and fake us trainers. I swear down when you get your clocks. I swear down when you get your clocks. Mine was a straight up geezer. But it's alright, lad. This white lad couldn't beat Fatal even though he came to the clash with his iPad. Step outside if you want to fight, lad. Come on, sit. Good, man, let's go. Round 3, take 6.
I bet you thought you moved to Wales, run road, live a happy life. Since you've been here, you've done videos, chatting shit, and you met a scouting wife. Fish you come with 0121. Bro, go and do one. You fucking little shit, he said. Breathe often. You look like a black Stone Cold Steve Austin. You're stinking. The white and tats on your face thinking you're big, man. Mate, what about pushing wigs back? Fucking split, splat, fuck. Chatting, chit chat, I don't give a fuck. You beat me in a clash, never. It's just a hard to see. Not many guys on local power with me. You want to moan your drama queen. Choke the game.
True. It's gonna look like Steve Austin when it's about 316. Everyone knows a Mercury already with you, boy. I don't need to spit the 16. When I still kicked in your mum's fanny, she was in pain. It was on a Tarzan team. She must have heard about the sex with. Yeah. Oh! Yeah. Wait there, hang on, excuse me though, geezer. I swear you're smoking crack. You were in a Clash t-shirt and ain't even got your name on the back. Ain't got your name in the back, chill. When the heroin shot in, you know your mum hollers. I swear she dressed you this morning, that's when you came to the Clash with your collars. I've met you already, fam. We know this shit ain't fair. My man's big man with his little beard, but he looks like teenage pubic hair. What are you looking at me for? You think you look mean? You look like a dickhead crossed with a retard with a little bit of Professor Green. Monster, gotta get the monster. I might just punch out. I don't want to do that because if I did that, I swear down I would crunch out. Your mum's kind of nice though still. That's why I date a lot. And I run my finger on a tip like my iPhone when I'm paying paper toss. One shot, two shot. One top, two shot. My one just said blood clot. It's fucked up when your auntie's dying. She's in hospital right now because she's got a blood clot. It's so funny, fam. That's why I'm laughing. You look like a white version of an Oxfam baby in Africa, starving. Should I stop now? Or should I continue? I thought J-Bone was a piece of shit, but I fucking almost died of laughter when I seen you. You should just hold my head up. I'm making it up on the spot. If I was you up, I'd clear myself in the mirror and I'd see to that spot. Oh. That's gotta be a 16, hasn't it?
Yeah.
There you go there.
What's going on, everybody? It's DJ Cluedo reporting for the Talk of the Town Clash TV Championships, and it was just done and dusted. The third clash of the first round has just happened, Mace versus Fatal. We got some of the spectators joining me. What's going on, guys? You all good? Yeah. So if we start with Junior, what are you saying, bro? Who do you think? What's your personal opinion? Who do you think took that one?
Well, you know, like that Mace kid, he was dropping some like hard hitting, like gangster thuggish. Even though I don't really think he's that
type of guy.
Well, yeah, he was dropping them, but like Fatal came with the funny punches. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not that biased, but you know what I mean. You can't beat funny punches. And that's why Eminem is so fucking amazing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I would say honestly, my honest opinion, no bias thing, based on the performance and the impact they had in the clash. I would say Fatal.
Fatal took it. Yeah. What's your opinion on it, Jay? Who do you think? Because it's good to see you down here. It's the first time you've come down to one of the clashes. I would say this is probably, no offence, but Local and Tommy Trouble, like two lyricists, they were prepared. Last week, I know you're from, you know EY Easy and Blue Magic very well, the EOM guys. That was a big clash. So you've come today and you've seen pretty much like a kind of a freestyle version of what's going on. First of all, what's your opinion on these guys turning up? One with an iPad, one with off the top freestyles. I mean, I know if you were coming to clash, you'd have some bars ready, yeah?
Yeah, of course. I think like because you only had a week's notice, like it's hard to get like loads of bars done for a pre-clash, so kind of feel rude on him in a way.
Yeah.
But still, you've done good though. Like I reckon if you rehearsed it properly, you would have been much better. But still,
yeah.
As I said, Fatal done good though as well. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
So I think that's it really.
So who do you think took that clash?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Me obviously kind of feel amazed because obviously with the bias and all that situation is kind of harsh. Obviously Fatal.
Yeah. So you're saying Fatal?
Really, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Obviously you're calling, like bias to much better.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So what's your opinion, bro? What are you saying?
Boy, I think they were both unprepared. One of them come with an iPad.
Yeah. And I think that's generally the consensus. What all the other judges are saying, they're all agreeing that these couple of guys, from what we've seen previously, I mean the Local clash and Local and Tommy Trouble, that's up on Talk of the Town TV. Everybody can see that's what they're aiming at. That's the benchmark. That's how they need to come to the clash. So, like you're saying, you think they were a bit unprepared, yeah. So it's done and dusted. The third of the first round clashes has just taken place. Mace versus Fatal. Joining me now is one of the special guest judges, Binky. What are you saying, brother?
Yeah, it's going good.
So that's like I say, that's the third of the first round clashes done. Mace versus Fatal. Yeah. I mean, we could go into a great deal of depth, but if we could just keep it brief even. Who do you think took that one?
There's no competition really. When people see the clips themselves, Fatal took it easily.
Yeah.
Out of the two of them, but they're both gonna have to start. If the other judges decide it's Fatal as well that wins it, Fatal's gonna have to up his game as well, because the other MCs I've seen so far, it's going to be good. Yeah. So he's going to have to up his game anyway, even if he gets through this round.
Yeah. So you're saying Fatal for this one?
Yeah, because the freestyle he done, it was freestyling close, and everything on that iPad, the way Mace had, hit him back, I'd say, straight from the beginning to me personally as a judge.
Yeah.
So Fatal had it for me.
Alright, nice one, mate.
Oh, cool.
Second of our judges, Jane Oriel. Just catching up with Jane now after the third of the first round clashes. Mace versus Fatal. Who do you think took that one, Jane?
It was a tricky one for lots of reasons.
Okay.
Mais dropped in at the last minute, as we know, so all credit to him.
Yeah.
But he brought his iPad,
Yeah.
and it's almost like, well, it's one of the cardinal rules. It's got to be in the head, man. It's got to be in the head.
Yeah.
So although he came up with some fair bits and he was sort of, he got himself into a few problems, Fatal wasn't at his best today.
Yeah.
But the fact that he did take it off the top of the head and adapt it to whatever he saw in front of him, that is a credit. And he kept rewriting as he went.
Yeah.
But even so, I don't think Fatal was on top of it, but I think Fatal wins it basically by default, mostly because of the iPad.
Okay, thank you, Jane. So, joining me is the third of our judges, Jamie Winchester. Jay, what are you saying on that one then? Mais versus Fatal, who do you think took that one?
I think Fatal took that.
Yeah.
Got to give Mais credit for filling in, because without Mais we wouldn't have had a clash.
That's right, yeah, fair
so
comment.
Big shout out to him. But Fatal took that one.
Yeah.
By what I reckon.
So
anyway.
from your sort of experience, what were kind of the things that that stood out? Why you thought Fatal took this one?
Well, I just think he had a little bit more killer blows.
Yeah. Okay.
He had some
punchlines.
some punchlines. Some of it was off the top of the head. So, you know, made it up there and then, which is as me as a hip-hop guy for 25 years.
You appreciate that, yeah?
I love that,
Okay.
do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what I've got to say, really, mate.
Okay.
But,
So
you know, big shout out to the pair of them for turning up and doing it. So.
Fair comment. Thank you, Jay.
Yeah, thank you, Cluedo. Big shout out to Cluedo as well, for manning everything. Something like that.
So Supreme, Mais versus Fatal.
Yeah.
That was quite different to the other clashes that we've seen that have come before this. Totally different setup. Like obviously the other guys, they all had pre-rehearsed bars, memorised bars. Mais we saw turned up with an iPad, which I think we can judge from what the rest of the judges are saying didn't really help him out, didn't do him any favours. Fatal at the same time was sort of free. He had a couple of bars there, but most of it we kind of elaborating and freestyling on the spot. Who do you think took that clash?
Before I say who took that clash, I just want to say, you know, when you commit yourself to doing something, you got to know what you're getting yourself into. Do you know what I mean? Like with me, what I'm doing, you know, my music and stuff. I know what I'm getting into. I know what I'm going up against. I know what I'm trying to record. I know what I'm trying to better. So, regardless of if everybody turned up, if everybody had the balls to go through with it, that's really no merit to the fact of the job that you're supposed to do at the end of the day, and that's come here, entertain the people. You got people turning up here, looking to see a show.
Yeah.
We've seen the clash with Tommy and Local. The levels are high, so you got to take it seriously.
Yeah, like you say, that's already on YouTube. That's that's a benchmark. That's something
the levels,
for the rest of the artists to look at. That's how I need to be coming to this clash. Yeah,
the levels are high. So I don't really want to go into it too much.
Okay.
I'll say Fatal won.
Yeah.
But to me, he kind of won before he even started because I'm into the essence of hip hop, and that's just when you clashing. You memorize your shit. I can memorize my bars and go in the studio and do them.
Yeah.
So somebody else should be able to memorize their bars and come and clash. So the whole thing with the iPad. See, I don't want to sound too. I don't want to talk anymore about it, but yeah,
fair
Fatal,
comment. So Fatal took this one. Yeah.
Fatal took it, but obviously Fatal, he knows, if he's gonna go through, on the next round, he's gonna have to
step his game
it up. Obviously, there was some freestyle lines that was cool and that, but at the same time, there's other clashes that you see where people do that and they do it a bit more efficiently. So maybe going the written route might be a better. You know what I mean?
Yeah, better choice for Fatal.
Better choice for Fatal, yeah. But other than that, Fatal.
Right,
Say nothing.